What's going on YouTube? Dr. Ambat Prime 2.0 back again with this new video, and as you hit this video, this is basically my thoughts, review, and my opinion on, well, the latest MCU movie, Black Widow. Because at the point in time of videoing this, I just got back from seeing it, and I'm finally giving my full-on thoughts, review, and everything, and I've just been waiting to see this movie for over a year now, but 2020 reasons, it was delayed, but like any movie or thing that is, well, that was supposed to happen last year, better late than never. But other than that, I'm finally ready to give you guys my thoughts and review on the movie, and just give you all my full-on thoughts, my review, and everything. And don't worry, spoiler-free for those that have not seen it. I mean, but after you're done watching this video, go to your local movie theater, or get the premiere access on Disney Plus, and then watch and enjoy. That's all I can say. But putting my thoughts, like throwing it out there, what did I think of the movie? In my full opinion, I really liked the movie. I really enjoyed it a lot. I mean, it's so worth the watch. It's probably one of the few coolest MCU movies. It has a very James Bond-esque vibe, and Scarlett Johansson just throws it all out there, and I would give this movie a solid 9 out of 10, and in my opinion, it is just that good of an MCU movie. It was so worth the watch. It was so good. I mean, it's 2 hours long, and you'll enjoy it because it's basically Black Widow's story, and in a way, it kind of tells her origin here and there. Even though we've heard parts of it here and there throughout the MCU, it's just nice to finally see, well, Scarlett Johansson, like, throw it all out there of how amazing she is and just tell us, like, her story. Because, let's face it, I mean, it is no secret that she has been playing this character for like, well, at the point in time you're videoing this, well, just a tad bit over a decade. Well, it's literally been a decade because this movie was supposed to come out last year, but she's been playing this character for a decade. I mean, she first appeared in the second Iron Man movie, then the first Avengers movie, then we got her in Captain America Winter Soldier, and then Avengers Age of Ultron. Then she played a part in Captain America Civil War, was also in Avengers Infinity War, and of course, her last one being Avengers Endgame. Yeah, that long. It was 2010 when she started playing Black Widow, and I was 11 at the time. Like, I wasn't even in middle school yet. But, yeah, I mean, she was just that. She was overall amazing. She was perfect. She was great. She was born to play Black Widow, and I just can't see anyone else play the character. I mean, she had some incredible fight scenes. They did a perfect way of, like, explaining some things here and there. And I'll admit, the costume was just so good and perfect at the same time. It's like a perfect combination of, like, the classic comics here and there and some of the recent comics. But it was just overall good and perfect at the same time. And even that white suit was just all around amazing and perfect. And again, comic accurate. And this movie, not a spoiler, but it takes place, like, after Captain America Civil War, so she's kind of still on the run. We're years away from Thanos snapping his fingers. Yeah, that's, if you're wondering where this movie takes place, now you know. Which isn't even a spoiler because they kind of announced it like a long time ago. But yeah, that's where this movie takes place. And so, now you know. But there are some other things about the movie that I would love to talk about. Such as, well, the other characters. And here's the first one to talk about. One of the next characters to talk about is Florence Pugh's character, Elena. She had me laughing a lot here and there. Like, she was overall a good character. Elena's, like, funny. She's good. I mean, the actress that plays her, Florence, was, like, props to her. Give her an Emmy, and she has overall done an incredible job at playing her character, and fingers crossed that maybe later in the future she'll maybe become the next Black Widow. Then you have Rachel Weisz's character, Elena. I really like how she is a mother type figure for Natasha and Elena, but overall I thought she was good, and she does have some important roles to play. And yeah, I mean, not my favorite character, but overall a good one, an important one for the story. And of course, we have Stranger Things actor David Harbour playing the Red Guardian. Certainly, if you're not a stranger, get it? Well, David Harbour has just thrown it out there of just playing the character, and now we got a part for him to play in the MCU. But I'll admit this. Even though he's not 100% ripped right out of the comics, I mean, he was just overall funny, cool, entertaining, and just overall a perfect way to have him in the MCU. Even though he's not a super soldier in the comics, hey, Falcon and Winter Soldier are kinda already doing that with super soldiers everywhere. But hey, the more you know, because let's face it, most of us comic book readers would know Red Guardian very well from the comics. And again, this is just, I mean, the MCU changes things here and there, but hey, we're now getting a lot of super soldiers here and there, so now to talk about Taskmaster. I will be honest and say this about Taskmaster. I'll admit, I was a little 50-50 on Taskmaster because of the trailers and all that, and I was a little 50-50 on costume. Mainly because Taskmaster didn't look 100% like he was ripped right out of the comic books and all that. But this is basically the MCU's version, and overall had some good fight scenes, and I started to like Taskmaster a little bit more in the movie. And I'll admit, no spoilers, but I'll admit Taskmaster, they did change things up here and there with the character, but I'll admit Taskmaster is overall a cool character in the comics and TV shows. He's a very underrated character, but the MCU did a fantastic job at just bringing him onto the big screen and just throwing it out there on this version. I mean, it's very different from the comics, so don't get your hopes up on 100% of everything here and there, but overall, I thought Taskmaster was a good choice of a villain for a Black Widow movie, and yeah, I just hope that maybe later, everyone will start to like Taskmaster a lot more. Other things I want to talk about in the movie, and don't worry, no spoilers, but there's a lot more to like and enjoy about this movie. I mean, like I said before, it has a very James Bond-esque vibe, so that's another thing. It's very different from, I like how every MCU movie is very different from each other. Like, I mean, I might have said this before in a couple of my videos, but Doctor Strange is full of magic, Guardians of the Galaxy is about a team of superheroes in space, Captain Marvel's a solo hero in space, the Spider-Man, Tom Holland movies are basically a teenage, high school movie, and, Black Widow is pretty much basically, a James Bond-esque kind of movie, and I like how it's very different from past MCU movies. It takes place, before, Infinity War even happened, and there's some excellent fight scenes here and there. I like how we get a lot more backstory for Natasha, and again, Scarlett Johansson just does an incredible job at playing the character, and she has just mastered it and all that, and I can't see anyone else play her, but again, I just overall enjoyed the movie that much, so if you want to see it on the big screen, go ahead, but if you want to stay indoors, or if you just want and just get it, premiere access on Disney Plus, you do you, and I'm not going to stop you. But yeah, I mean, definitely see this movie. It's so worth a watch. If you are in any way a Black Widow fan, a Marvel fan, an MCU fan, or you just love Black Widow and you're just a fan of Avengers movies and Avengers things here and there, definitely watch this movie. I mean, at the point in time you're videoing this, it's at 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know. I might have checked a few minutes ago, but hey, yeah, definitely go see it. It is worth a watch, and it's just that good. I don't know yet if I put it at my top 10 MCU movies, but maybe top 15 or somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some rearranging on my list, but the more you know. So that's about everything I could say about the movie. And again, I want to keep this video and review spoiler free, so again, if you haven't seen the movie, definitely go see it while it's still up on the big screen, or if you want to watch it on Disney Plus, you do you. But again, that's just everything I could say. And just to wrap it up on this video, thank you all so much for watching and listening. But also don't forget to, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already by hitting subscribe right down there, along with hitting the bell down there so that way you are notified whenever my next video is uploaded. But also don't forget to comment below. I'm always reading the comments, and hit the thumbs up so I know you like this video or even love it. And don't forget to also follow me on social media, and I just might follow you guys back. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, CosplayMino, TikTok. All my social media names are right here, so follow me and I just might follow you guys back. But until my next video, this is Dr. Ambat Prime 2.0, and I'll see you all in my next video.